2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. This should play.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Oh, this is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Oh, so close. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Oh, Canada. Brooke Henderson leads this tournament.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards.
Okay, that'll work.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Yeah, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Shame it didn't drop. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out.
Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Even for the day, in a share of 7th. Ooh, that almost went down.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see. And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Lovely touch. Well played.
Great touch.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
He has this putt to save his par. Oh, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. This one's looking good. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. The finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green that's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. Oh, that was pure. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 1 under.
And now we have this player currently tied for 1st with Ricky Fowler.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. The old hammer hands putt.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This next putt is for bogey. Yeah, you'll take that. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Going with the hybrid.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. A chance here to take top spot on the leaderboard.
This one's tracking.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
He's currently tied for first. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And this will give reason for the crowd to go absolutely bonkers here. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's inside the range. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Well played. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Currently at -3 for the round. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the church pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
That's inside the house of opportunity. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work.
What a putt.
And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
Just a slim lead going into this final round. Lots of players with a chance to win.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Do you want any sauce with them, like Macca's barbecue?
PGA2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Look, it's a small lead, let's face it, but it's a lead, and that's where you want to be. You want to be out front. And so this player has been playing well all week long, but in saying that, they just don't want to make any mistakes. It's going to be a difficult day all around.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out.
Well, if he can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. Good look at a birdie here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
A 7-footer right here.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
Fuck you.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous.
Beautiful, right down the middle.
Around 110 yards to go.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Go in. Go in.
How close was that to going down?
What a chip.
And a par putt awaits him.
This one started out on a good line.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
And now at 3 under overall. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 240 yards.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis.
Fuck up.
Second shot here on the 5th.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here.
So far, so good.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And now that finds him in first place. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Now, great rhythm on that swing. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards, wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Shots.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 5 under. Still in the lead now after that hole.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
No, that's too bad.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Currently leading by 2.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
This one should find the rough. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Getting ready to play their third. Five feet coming up to the cup.
Now this is important. This for par.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here at the 10th. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
And coming up well short.
This putt for par here. This one's dialed in.
Good save, good
Well,
save.
that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Par putt coming up here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 13th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Currently in first position. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Putting for a par now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Downhill putt there. Luke just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Currently -5. Currently in the lead.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Big chance here. That'll sting a bit.
That will drive you bats.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Shit.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Opting for the 6-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. And this one is for bogey. Oh, just missed. And this one will be for... And that caps off a fabulous week by this player in Phoenix. They are your Waste Management Open champion.
And calming their nerves in the process, Luke, playing in front of some 650,000 fans this week. That was impressive.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I like the look of Lexi in this one, but is the rival capable? Not able to find the green in two, but a bold play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. Little birdie look in here.
That's disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. And what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Oh,
Bang.
how good was that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Why not take another look at that effort?
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Why does it do this for? Alright guys, we're back in a second, right?